I'm Nona. and
Hi.
and Dune
Yeah.
here. I'll come talk to you later. So Javi, Florina, and I have the same teacher, Dr. Young. And while I was living on the mountain with Dr. Young, one of the medical Qigong sets was animal sports Qigong. I like to call it animal spirits because he really does talk about how the set was inspired by the spirit of the animal. And in Qigong, you are trying to regulate the 5 layers of the body. So you have the physical body, the breath body, the mind body, which includes the emotions, and the energy body, the chi body, and the spirit body. And the spirit body in animal spirits is just evoking the animal. So it's a really kind of easy thing to do if you just imagine anything that you've seen of each animal. And I teach this to kids, and it's a very easy one for them to drop into. And so it's a nice set because you really get that spirit layer easily accessible, whereas like it goes from very tangible in the physical body all the way to the spiritual body, which is more ethereal. It's harder to define and teach people how to regulate. And so animal spirits, it's very out there as far as what you can be doing to evoke that. So I really like that. It's meant as a whole 25 movement set, and that's broken down into 5 animals with 5 movements each. It's a hefty set, and it's addressing every single organ system, like 4 seasons, but it's a little more in depth, I would say, because there's walking involved. So you're really engaging the strength of the legs and harmonizing the tracks of the legs, and then building the tracks of the arms on top of that foundation. So I love this set. And usually here we are in springtime during World Tai Chi and Qigong Day. So normally I do tiger when we do these. So we'll do some tiger, but then I'll introduce a tiny bit of monkey maybe too. So tiger is for the springtime. Florina talked to us about the element theory. It's perfect because we're going to engage the liver with this again. Tiger is the first of the 5 animals also, so it's a good place to start. We're going to start in the parallel position, comfortable, feeling like you have a good foundation. Get your floor nice and flat. And you're going to just start by feeling the bottoms of the feet. You can lean left and right to feel the bottoms of the feet kind of sway and feeling your own balance in your feet that way. We can pitch our weight a little bit forward to the toes and kind of feel that, and then bring the dantian's weight back to center. And then we don't have toes sticking out behind us, but you can bring your weight slightly back, come rock to the heels, be careful, you can step if you want to play with the very edge of your feet, and then come back to center. So in this way we're going to find the very center of our feet, rocking left and right to feel the edges, and then rocking forward and back. And then gently coming to where you sense the center of your feet are, the place where your central equilibrium is maintained. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling, letting all the flesh just rest upon the structure of the bone. One more time, breathing in, letting anything go with the exhale that does not need to be holding. And then we're going to gently bring up some paws. So you're turning into this tiger. Your claws aren't out yet, so you're going to kind of tuck those claws in, soft. Breathing in. We're going to exhale. We're going to slightly bend our knees and feel the weight drop down below our feet into the earth. And then push into those feet, raising up. And just kind of gently feel that a couple times. Exhale, bend the knees. Good. Inhale, push pushing into the feet, feeling the legs open up. Excellent. This time we're going to bring the paws in a little circle in front of us as we exhale, sink down. Inhale, push into the feet. Beautiful. Exhale, relaxing down into the frame. Inhale, pushing down into the feet and feeling that energy come up and allowing us to extend. Beautiful. Exhale down. Great. And so you're bringing your soft kitty paws in this nice circular motion. And you can continue to breathe your own breath with this. So we're going to inhale as we come up. Exhale as you go down, so you can pace it with your breathing. And you can also begin to play with the size of the circle that you're making with those kitty paws. So whatever feels good. So you might go small, you might go big. Inhale. Do a little cat stretch too. You can even extend the top of the circle. Exhale into the ground. Let that earth support the movement. Yeah, nice release. Anything that's holding. Inhale. Opening. So we know that our animals know what is good for them. So your cat has that intelligence and we're tapping into that intelligence. There's no right way to do this. Whatever feels good for your body, whatever it's asking for in this pattern. We can even hand the upper body to one side. You might feel a stretch over the hip when you do this. And then we're going to come back towards center. And we'll go to the other side. You're going at your own pace. Your breath is driving this motion. And you can explore anywhere along that 180-degree pan from left to right. So it might be, 45 degrees where you want to explore that rotation because it feels so good for your hips or so good for your knees or your back or your shoulder. We're diversifying the movements that you're doing daily by doing Qigong. You want to keep your body experiencing different angles, different extensions, integrating all the tissues so they're communicating while you are expressing those branches and flowers. This also causes different angles, your liver to be massaged. So you're peeling open in different ways and squishing that liver in different angles too. Alright, so we're going to all meet back in the central rotation here, and we're going to take our first step with Tiger. You're going to prep your left foot. I'll mirror you. You're going to prep your left foot at a 45-degree angle of the toe to be your back foot. Your other foot, you're going to come into what Tony said was an empty stance, and we're going to breathe in. We're going to do that same rotation, stretch like a cat, open up, feel really good, and then we're going to slide that foot forward, and we're going to bring the paws down. Right here, we'll take one more circle, breathing in, exhale, land with both paws. Okay, now I want to have you imagine yourself being a tiger in this really tall grass, and you're kind of prowling. You're on this search. So we want to tuck ourselves down below the line of the grass. Maybe our little ears are showing because, cats don't even know when their ears are still showing. And you're going to drag your belly along the ground and step forward and then peek up over the line of the grass and look around. And then nothing's there, you can't see anything that interests you, come back down below the line of the grass and then press both paws down, dragging yourself forward a little, one step forward, and you look the other direction. Yeah. Inhale, come back. And then exhale, first side again, peeking up. And back to center. Okay, now maybe we saw something right there. We're going to take both paws around behind us. Exhale, extend the arms and make a big arc back to center. Great. Then we're going to go the other direction, breathing in, drawing back. This side's the closed side, so it might be a harsher twist for you. Be careful. Exhale, extend the arms back to center. First side, inhale. Look behind you. Exhale, sweep the arms back to center. This time we're going to allow that sweep to open the front door with the arms a little bit. So now you've prepped that to be your back foot. As you draw your hands, draw your foot in. See how that helped your foot come in? We're going to do the same tiger opening. Drag that foot forward and land. Second side. We're going to pretend we're prowling, breathing in, look up over the grass, look around, inhale back to center, second side, back to center, breathe in, exhale, first side again, back to center. Nice tigers. They don't even know we're coming. Going out. And back to center. Take both paws. Maybe we saw something back there. All the way around. Extend both paws around in an arc all the way back to the front. Inhale. In. Second side, you're going to extend the paws out front. Inhale. Back. And then we're going to sweep the arms forward in an arc. Beautiful. That's going to open our front toes. We're going to draw the hand and foot in. And then open up tiger. Roar. Yeah, I love it. Breathing in. Stepping forward first side. Inhale back. Exhale and step to the other side. Peek. Inhale back. First side again, crawling through the grass. Exhale. Peek. And back to center. Nice tiger. Then we're going to take it back behind us. Arc it forward. Inhale, we're going to draw close to us. And then reach, arc it forward. Beautiful, last one. Reach it back. And then arc it forward. Okay, give it the front foot. Draw this in. And roll. Okay. I love how close we got. Okay, so that was the first movement of tiger. You're searching. So then we're going to claw. Movement number 2 in the 5-part.
And you got like 10 minutes. Just
okay.
FYI.
I'll go through it quick. Okay, so clawing. We're going to have that one foot forward. We're going to move both claws up. We're going to open that foot like we did before and allow our bodies to twist that way. What's going to help us is we're going to move the opposite elbow across the body. Beautiful. Then we're going to move the back arm overhead to claw as we step forward. Claw. Good job. We're going to do that again. We're going to open up. We're going to move that elbow across, allow the front toes to open. Good. And then we're going to bring that other hand over top and go. Nice job. One more time. Breathe in. Open it up. Awesome. Elbow goes across, toe opens. Beautiful. Back hand comes up over top with the hand, with the foot. Fantastic, Tiger. Movement too. So you notice that the liver that Florina was talking about is getting a lot of this action, extending the fascia that's around all those organs, and then you're compressing, so you're getting that massage of the organs. So it's so good, so good. All right, the next one is tiger pouncing. We finally clawed, we searched, we've clawed, and now we're gonna pounce. So you're on this one false foot here. We're gonna spine wave with that circular paw motion. Inhale, exhale. It's kind of like the lined up inhale, exhale, and then we're going to really load those feet, and we're gonna all right, and then you're going to do a couple of spine waves here to work that little jump out. And then we'll open that front foot and get in place for the other side. Good, so we'll do a couple of little spine. See your prey. 3, and then load that foot in. I think I'm going to turn around and show you so that we're unidirectional for the next one because it's a little more complex. So the next one is after you pounce, you're going to pierce. What are we going to pierce? We're going to pierce. Pounce and pierce. We're going to pierce this time. So I'm going to be walking in a diagonal line. So it's a little forward but diagonal. You're gonna, the arms are like this. You're gonna have your arms going to the side, or this way. Oh no, let's start this way. Sorry. We're gonna start this way here, and what's gonna happen is this arm's gonna swing across like the door is closing, and the other arm's gonna swing like it's opening. And then we'll do it the other direction, so we're gonna close the door, open the door. Close the door, open the door. And close the door. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got the arms. The leg is gonna come up and come into tuck near the knee or the ankle or wherever you feel most comfortable. So we're going like this, and we're gonna switch and close. So we'll end up this way. So we're starting here. Leg goes up, door closes, door opens, then foot tucks. Okay, then we're going to step, and your hand's going to feel like it's pressing against the wall, and you're like dragging yourself against this wall. So you're going to have your hands out, and you're drawing yourself forward. So you're going to step across, 1, and step 2, and then your claws, your big beautiful tiger claws, are going to be driven by this back leg forward, and you're going to pierce forward. Then you're going to draw your paws close to you. You're going to rotate the hands back. And then you're going to do it again. Pierce forward. Breathe. Inhale to draw back. Exhale to push forward. Inhale to draw back. Exhale to push forward. One more time. Inhale to draw back. Exhale to draw forward, and this is going to bring you up onto your second side. So you have foot up, then the arm goes close and open. Then you're going to step. Hands against the wall. I guess this is 1, sorry. 1, cross, 2, step, 3, and claws facing forward, pierce. Inhale to draw back. Beautiful. Exhale, pierce forward. Nice work, everyone. Inhale, pull back. Get those claws ready. Pierce forward, drive with that back leg. And then you're going to let that bring you up. One more time. Does everyone have enough space? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go leg up and tuck while the door closes, then opens. We're going to step down 1. Hands against the wall. Cross 2. And getting ready to pierce. Drive with the back leg. Exhale. Inhale to draw back. Exhale. Piercing forward. Inhale, draw back. Exhale to pierce forward. And then let that push release up to the end. There you go. Leg goes up. Tuck. Close the door. Open the door. How's that feel? Excellent. I think we'll stop there for that one. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to do tiger revolving. So we're going to step forward as if we landed on that arm. The back leg and the same arm are going to come through. So we're going to step through. The front toe is going to point out and the elbow is going to draw back around you. And the other hand, you're going to hold a book with it as if you're reading. And we're going to do that same inhale to extend, exhale to sink down. Inhale to extend, exhale to sink down. Great. One more time. Inhale to extend. And then we're going to face forward again. Now the back foot and the hand are going to both come through. And then the front toe is going to angle out a little bit and the elbow is going to twist you around. Good. Nice twist for the liver. Hold the book with your other hand. Perfect. Inhale to open. Yeah, really open that liver area. Exhale. Squat down to close the liver area. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze that spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze it. One last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze that spine. Beautiful. And 2 together. Good job, everybody. You guys are great tigers. I absolutely love this. Okay.
They're fierce.
Do I have enough time to do a little more or no?
If you want.
If I want.
There's nothing else happening
Okay.
afterwards.
Okay, well that's the end of the tiger workshop. I am wanting to do a little bit of monkey, so if you'd like to, as an additional bonus, we could do a little bit of monkey for like 15-20 minutes or something. Yeah, let's do monkey. Okay, Julie wants to do monkey. So
You know
maybe
this
take
one.
a little quick break if you want. If you gotta go, you gotta go. And we thank you for being here and love that you come out. I think there's a few of you that have been here like multiple years of this event. So thank you so much. See you next year.
Thank you for the square.
Yeah, thank you for the share. So yeah, a quick like little water break and then I'll do some monkey. Okay, perfect. Oh.
I wanted to tell Jonathan.
He went to go get his. He's gonna go work. It's easier to understand in a way when you're being a certain thing. It's really easier. But you can carry the tiger for strength.
No, that was not fun.
Oh no.
I asked her to affect anyone. Yeah. It doesn't think.
That's too. Yeah.
Okay.
That way. Yes. Like core first and then extend through the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about as far as acting goes, but I think at Del Arte, it's one of the first things you do is practice being like, you're going out to fight in nature and then you mimicking nature with your body. And then in lots of other acting things I've learned, like going to the zoo or whatever, places where you can observe the exercising and marching until you can absorb that animal and take that animal. It's like before doing other humans, like there's things about like being able to instinct animals that like really allow to give you like before you have like know what your body, like, you know how to do that. But snake, like these kind of too, and then like getting the spirit of different animals in your body as well.
I was mentioning to her, like the core movement of all of that is
Yeah, I mean, like
Well, it's a little different. The C curve is different, maybe, but yeah. Well, it's imagining. I think it's the same. These animal movements is imagining whether it comes from the front or whether it comes from the back. You know, it's the same thing, but like, which is your front driving it, or is your back driving it? That's what those teachers are doing. It's like a feeling. That collapse thing. It's like a. I
and it works for adults.
About spikes. How are you?
when I used to do some years ago,
Yeah, that's me.
I guess it was is that like I don't know, like this is
And you know, enough is, you know, it kind of counts now. It's the same thing. Like, so there are some people who helps
It's my favorite stuff.
to get a bit. I think that's more of like they do in there.
Well, I
And
feel
then you go like this.
we're gonna do that after lunch.
So only the 2000, you could do this and this and this. Like, no, you know, no. It's kind of like that. It's like this will maintain it. You can do this, this, and this.
yeah. Saw that. Just gonna monkey around.
There were, oh, not much. Good to see you. We only did,
the swing looked really good last night. You and Nona. It was like
Oh, thanks.
especially all this like the with her facing back to you and the legs at the same time, that was like really cool. Obviously all the moves are cool, but there's something about that that seems so coordinated and
I liked the backlit that you had, and I liked that it was from, I liked it was from one side. I don't know. I didn't realize that
oh, there's only one
there
light.
was only one light for one corner of the backstage instead of both. And I liked that. I don't know if that was intentional or if.
I think it's just if you only leave one of those light switches on, it's only that one.
I thought you found like really good
it's a
lighting
lot
situations.
in your brain when you're pushing through stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
How much longer are you guys together? Hi. Hi.
Where's your place? You on the road?
That's where I've been freezing. I was told too. Yeah, it's really kind They said it's supposed to get up to 68 today, but it was only like 50. I looked at this one to see. But we're not getting
And he's like, and he fixed his truck himself. I said, no problem. Okay, truck will be coming out. Everybody was freaking out on me. And then the first chaos not a problem. And then he somersault and he's not
Monkey?
I might run to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Can you take that?
It's not even on.
Oh, it's not on.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And George like, terrified. Where was it? You don't wait to see that. And he's like, I was out there with his hands open. I'm just sleeping. I'm telling you, it's like one shit after the next.
But he didn't get
And then no, nothing. He's like, well, you park where we're gonna have the trainings. You don't want to get shot.
Well, thank you
Well,
very
thank
much.
you very much. I got the room. Just missing by so it's like, oh, did I tell you right away? And I'm like, no, you haven't told me that yet. So, just doing it. And then he broke another game. I can fix this.
This is a good workout.
One day at a time.
That's so awesome. Yes, so awesome. It's not that they freak him out. He's like, oh,
He's not allowed to come home.
I changed the locks on the door.
I've moved Julie.
I said specifically like this, already like the right? The last I did her I'm not.
that is so beautiful.
Nor how.
Are you guys gonna go to Nona tonight?
Down.
Oh, yeah. Maybe go to reggae too.
I was at the wellness salon.
Maybe you gotta go wolf something.
Yeah, well, I
And what's he gonna do? What's he gonna
Oh, really?
So what's going on with this and monkey looks more like a fish.
It's like a dragon tail. Javi wants to put it.
This is they call this the fitness dragon.
Okay. Alright, well let's do some monkeys.
Monkey, monkey.
Move it around.
Gonna get everybody screeching?
I think so. I think so.
Jump in the tree.
Yeah. Alright. So I would say monkey is the most playful. I didn't mention, but I think I did talk about it. Tiger was for spring and liver. Well, monkey is for heart. Summer. So we're coming summer soon, and so we're gonna prep for that. It's let's see. What can I say about that? The lines go to the hands, to the pinky. So it comes underneath, or it'll correct me if I'm wrong, from under the armpits and out to the pinky side. And then, so that's the heart channel, and then the small intestine channel is going to come on the inside of the pinky as well. And there's another channel that goes to the intestines. Kind of like Dantian, lower Dantian, middle Dantian connection there, which is really interesting. And so, you know, how we use those in conjunction with one another for energy and effort and your heart-centered business. So we're going to be using our pinky a little bit to guide. The arms of the monkey to start is going to be just opening the arms and as if you're going to like jump and grab a branch. And then you're going to do it to the other side. Jump, grab a branch. We want to keep the legs soft, responsive to what it is your upper body is doing. So in the first three animals, tiger, deer, and bear, we actually condition the legs to get ready for this monkey. Because this monkey form is a lot more from up here and engaging, but we want that to have a foundation of all the legs. So core all the way down to the floor is the first thing. So we do tiger, so it's a good foundation. And then monkey is going to start with these little grasping hands that get into everything and engages your curiosity. And you're also going to engage the abdomen to do little monkey calls. So we're going to attach a little bit of, we're going to try to beat that car horn. Okay? We're going to go, all right, good job, monkey. We totally beat that one.
Made it stop. There's the power of monkey right there.
So then
dog's
what you're
done.
going to do is, it's like a jump by choice. You could either, we're going to breathe in, open the dantian, and open the heart. And we're going to take a little step to, yeah. And then you're going to use those legs to open, reach the pinkies, and to the other side. One more time, we're going to inhale, reach, and let. You can, by choice, you can turn that into a little hop. And you can go as low as you want with it. So depending on how much you want to give your legs. Okay, so breathe in. Out. One more time, really reach those arms. Up. And one more time, hop. And then go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little turn. You're going to step out. And then you're going to step back behind you to make an 80-degree turn. Yep. And then come together. Yep. So you should be facing backwards. Let me demo that again. Back up a little bit. So you step out. I'm gonna basically step here, but behind you. Yep. And then together to face forward. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna keep turning this way you were going. So let's try that turn again. We're gonna step behind, and then keep turning to face that foot. Yep. And then together. Nice. All right, we're gonna hop. Good. Inhale, move from the legs. Inhale, open. Inhale, open those hands too. Grasp that branch. Last one, inhale. And then we're going to step forward, behind, turn all the way around, and then together. Nice work. Okay, let's back up to give ourselves space. We're going to go the other direction now. So let's see. We're going to go this direction first. Inhale, push through the legs. Good. Inhale. Good. And then now we're going to reach forward. It's the opposite side. So you're going to go back behind you. Turn all the way around. Yep. And
You know she's just showing you stuff she does with the kindergarten class, right?
That's right.
okay,
That's
so
where we're at.
that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I think it's good for everybody. There's some laughing. It's good for your heart. We're going to do picking the fruit, so it's the same jump. So we'll do it twice. 1, 2. And then you're going to step out. You're going to see a really juicy piece of fruit. And it's kind of just out of your reach, so you're going to use your back foot, which is turning into a tail. To counterbalance, you're going to grab that juiciest piece of fruit, bring it back towards you. You got it. So excited because you just reached that juiciest piece of fruit. And we're going to do an inside turn. So you're going to turn the toes inside to face behind you. Then you're going to step back all the way into the circle, turn around and bring the feet together. And then you're going to show your friends and share.
See, all this laughing is really good for the heart.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to do the other side, so we turn on both sides. We're going to jump one way. Good job. Inhale. Really open the meridians of the heart channel of the hands. And then reach. And then balance. Yeah, find that juicy one. Visualize that juicy piece. The yin hand can hold yourself here if the dogs can grab. Bring that food in. You just got it. Super exciting. We're going to turn the toe in to face the backside. Back step. Turn around again. And together. All right. So the next one is after you have a nice fill, we're going to do a little bit of grooming. So this one's simple. You're going to open both hands, take a step to the side. This is empty on the back, so your weight's in the front. And you're going to tap your kidneys. And then it comes back to center. Step forward with the other foot. Open the toes to the side. And tap the kidneys. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. And come to center. Again. Step forward. Open the toes. Tap the kidneys. The kidneys and the heart are related. When you have kidney issues, oftentimes people have heart issues.
You need the water to balance the fire.
Water to balance the fire. One more time to center. Open the toes. Tap in. And so yeah, the kidneys are filtering that blood that the heart is energizing and spinning around, balancing all the compounds in your blood, making sure the pH is perfect, adding stuff back to the blood. So those are things that are working together so well. All right. And then now that your blood is circulating, we're going to be doing a full upper head face massage and be directing that blood flow to different places to rejuvenate. So we've got that circulation, so now we're going to bring it to certain places. I'm going to take my glasses off. I can't see clearly, but that way I can show you better. Usually this is done in this is called unicorn stance in martial arts, but if it gets tiring on the feet, you can just stand. So I'm going to start out here, and we're going to take the arms, breathe in, and then we're going to tap, 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 top of our heads. You're going to make circles with it, shining your little monkey on that tree, bringing that circulation to the scalp. It's good for your hair. And you can brush, and then brush the whole face. Down the neck. And then next we're going to rub next to the nose. Breathe. Make little circles. Bring it up the nose, the sides of the nose and across. And you can even go over the eyes. So his eyelids with that. Sweep. And then up into the forehead. You can use your fingers and open through your forehead.
Anti-wrinkle massage?
Yeah. You can pinch your cheeks. Okay, and then take your peace sign and do next to your ears. Breathe
Is one behind
with
the
it.
ear?
Hmm?
One is behind the ear.
Yeah, one is behind or one is in front. You can pull on your ears, really look like a monkey. And stick your finger in those crevices of your ear, not like in your ear, but into the little grooves. Breathe. That should feel really good. You could do this every day. Just really get those lobes. And then we're going to come down the neck, the back of the neck. And then we're going to take our knuckles and run them across the tops of the ribs. Breathing in. Exhale. And then you can scrunch your face like a monkey. Try to move your nose around. Move your mouth around. Squint your eyes. Blink your eyes. And then to the sides. Yep. And then tap. And squeeze. Tap. Squeeze. And then you're going to get your plantain. Yum, 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 yum. That was good for you. And then we get to step forward and do it to the other side. So whatever felt really good on the other side, you can revisit that. The scalp. Good self-care. The face. Over the eyes. You can even warm the hands and cup the eyes. Breathing that in. Breathing it out. Peace signs for your ears. And then inside the ears. Keep on breathing. Okay. Very last movement.
Back up.
Back up. You're gonna go. Like your face vibrates. Now you're gonna hold up your hands and do it.